So I was asked how I imagine my original 2D ideas before I do the model. Um, so I'm just gonna go through that process right now. I'm using a notepad. I have my mat down just so my metal doesn't scratch the table. And I'm using a mechanical pencil so that I don't have to mess with sharpening it during the video. I was asked to do a hydroelectric. And someone said in the jungle, and I think there was one who wanted maybe time travel and see dinosaurs. So I kind of have those things going on in my head right now. Hydroelectric is going to be a lot easier with a waterfall. So gravity is already doing a lot of my work. So I'm going to put in a kind of a cliff face here. And imagine that a river exists and water is going to come down. And so I need something to catch the water. So kind of just think of like a shape, like a wave. Oh, I like this, kind of like a teardrop over here. So this kind of gives me an idea of the water is going to come down here and get caught in this area. Let's give it a little more structure. So this is the outer edge. We make it a little wider of an outer edge on this side. Catches some of the water. So the water will go down in here. No sharp edges. Everything's really fluid, so the water can just kind of pour down wherever it needs to go, so you don't end up with a lot of weight collecting anything. And then, so the water is going to pour down into here. This is my power source. So I'll put like a dome city here. So if this much water is being captured, and there was all sorts of some things that it ran through to generate electricity, something it turned. So the water would all go this direction, leaving this area for a domed city. Oh, I should probably have some sort of, there we go. Some sort of release valve of some sort. So if we do end up with problems here, we have some structure that will take the pressure off of the dome. Here we go. Okay, so we have our lovely city, probably more open, bubbly city structures than that, but I'll think about that for a while. And probably something that lets the water drop off here. So the water could go down here. My release valve, probably put another angle in here. So water here will be promote the idea that the majority of the water, when it comes off here, will go, anything that falls on this side will go this direction. Anything that falls on this way will go off this direction. Okay, so you can just see where the water would go, get that angle. Okay, probably put some openings in here, pipes. Wouldn't want anything to sit and get heavy. Everything's gonna flow through. Probably have a team or somebody, if something gets stuck, like a tree or dinosaur falls in and gums up the works. We definitely need safety precautions to deal with those kinds of things. Let's see, so the safety valve has created a space here. So that seems like a good spot to put a secondary. Down, maybe this is a control station or a smaller city. Maybe it's airport here, some sort of place that transportation happens with other planets, times. Ooh, yeah, what if it's where the time machine lands, so that if there's a time machine accident, it doesn't affect the city. Okay, but I put it here since I already have water going off either direction. So keep that water going down below and it's in front. So I'm gonna put another line in here. Maybe even widen it here. So wider here. Okay. So now I've got another shelter point right here. So maybe I'll put in a pad or something. Kind of like how a tree might put out branches so that it's sunlight, and we'll just curl the water in this way. Give this one an opening here. Maybe this one houses vehicles for going down to the ground, the surface level, gather supplies or something like that. Okay, so got water, and I could just cover this all up with water, but kind of want to know what's going on, which way the water is going to go, like if there's a storm or something changes. Well, I mean, if we look at Niagara Falls, a storm doesn't really change the fact that it still flows down, but definitely put in some water catching power somethings that are going on underneath. Okay. And those hit the ground, and then maybe eventually it would cut back up. I don't know how well these would catch water. Maybe there's a specific kind of something that gets caught here. What would be in the back of the waterfall? Would it be heavy rocks? It would be sludge, probably. So mud and sludge that came down the back. Maybe they catch it for testing. Maybe there's like a algae or bacteria or something that could be processed for food, or something like that. So we'll have water falling into all these things. So this would mostly be underwater, splash zone here, big city here, some sort of science station, ground control, and things like that. And after I made an exterior model that looked like this, might do an interior one with all the pipes and fans or whatever it is that is collecting or being charged through the hydraulics. And so that is a quick way that I imagine a model.